Welcome back to our Blues Walk. We are looking back at Birmingham 2, Watford 1, and there's one thing coming out of fans' mouths. Break the bank for Tommy Doyle. What a player he is. This fan in particular had the best way of putting it. Arizona Blues said, please can we build one less chimney and get him and Roberts on a permanent, please, admin. How are you all doing? Welcome back to Blues Walk. Coming up this week, we're looking at the Blues Christmas fixtures. Just how good are they? We're also manifesting the FA Cup draw. Third round draw takes place next week. Who do we want? And we're up to letter H in our A to Z of Blues. Who gets in for you? We've got Jason Moore and Paul back, to up-and-coming Blues journalists who were there last night at St Andrews. Jason, Watford were pretty good, weren't they? That's a decent result.
Yeah, to be fair, they've got some decent players, to be fair, so I'm happy with the win. Made it a bit harder than what it needed to be, but yeah, good performance overall, to be fair.
Yeah. Give me 3 words to describe Tommy Doyle.
Oh, it's silky, vision, and just afraid. What a player! What a player! I'm upset that Wolves are doing so crap this season because they'll probably want him back next season. So, yeah, hopefully the club can sort something and get him on a permanent. But I can't see it if Wolves come down.
What's his market value, Jason, for you right now?
I think they're probably going to want about 10 million for him, aren't they? He's class above most in the Championship for me.
Absolutely, by far one of the best players currently there. I mean, if you've seen his pass map, each week it just seems to get better and better and better for the lad, Paul. We've raved about him on here before, but that was some performance. Is he? And it's easy to love this Birmingham side, but in terms of all the players, if I say which one do you love the most, is Tommy Doyle top of that list now?
Yeah, it's a delight to watch. Like, if you enjoy football, watching Tommy Doyle is the perfect person to watch. He likes to stick a foot in. He likes to get on the ball. He looks for a pass. He beats a player. There's nothing that, like, if I came home and he was in bed with my missus, I'd tuck him in. Like, he's just top quality. I think I'd break the bank for him in January. I wouldn't even wait till the end of the season. I'd be asking Wolves in January how much they wanted for him.
Yeah. Would you offer? Would you be happy offering 12 million? And
well, I think the rumor was that at the end of the loan there was some sort of £10 million, whether we got promoted or something. There was £10 million asking price. But if they said they wanted 15 for him, I'd be like, yes, and have it, have what you want. Like, I think he is integral to us for the rest of the season. And I think if Wolves do go down, they look at him and go, well, he's perfect. He's already there. He's already done it, and he can do it again for them next season.
Yeah. So many great tweets. If you're new to the channel, what we do on here is we have a look at some of the great social media takes from Blues fans and put it to our panel here. This one from Blues Extra: give Wolves what they want. Take it out of our $3 billion budget if we have to. Build one less pitch on the sports quarter if that's what it takes. And yeah, build one less chimney as we've already seen. Yeah. Jason, has it been a while since we've had Blues fans excited about one player?
I think we were quite excited about a few of them last season. I think the difference is this year we were pining for him for so long, and then when we eventually got him, he's just showed the absolute class that he's got. For me, what I love even more as well is that the fact he can play next to Peck. So yeah, I think the fact that we were pining for him for so long to start, and then he's come on and he showed his quality. And it sort of just validated Blues fans that wanted him to play for that long. So we all knew what we were saying. Should have played him a lot earlier. But yeah, I think we were excited by players last year. But I think every year you get excited by players, and Tommy Doyle and Patrick Roberts are those this year.
Yeah, well, you've just read my mind, because that's who we're going to come and talk about next. Then Patrick Roberts, what an effing player, says Josh, and that was one of the more publishable ones we could have pushed. People are just falling in love with Roberts, and people are saying, yeah, break the bank for him as well, Paul. Crikey. Just how good is he?
Yeah, he's another one. Again, sign him in January. Don't even wait. Like, for me, he's like a little throwback. He gets down the wing and he puts the ball into the danger zone, and I think, like, he's dangerous. He beats his man. He does everything you want. He's everything you want from a winger.
There's one more player I want to shout out as well, and he's vastly becoming my favourite Birmingham player whenever I watch. See if you can get it from this particular tweet. Paul says, he's unreal. He's my favourite player for some time. He's a no-nonsense bloke. He's hard as nails. Shout out to Big Phil as well. They're both looking incredible together. Jason, of course, we're talking about. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. His stats back up that he's quickly, for both of you, coming one of the Championship's top players in his position. Jason, is he getting better and better and becoming more consistent by the game?
Yeah, he looked ace last year, but I think this year he's had slightly harder opposition, slightly faster opponents, and he's just dealt with it, to be fair, since game one. And this whole nonsense thing that he couldn't play on the left-hand side of the defence was just ridiculous. The guy is an absolute brick wall. And I love he's like an old school centre-back. He takes nothing from no one. He's like, that's my ball. I'm having that ball. And he'll what I love as well, he's a proper leader as well. And everyone just follows his lead. If he kicks off of the pitch, he's the first one there. I could sing his praises all day. I'm glad that he's the captain of our football club now, and I'm very, very happy that his contract runs till 2029, and we've got him for a long time. Unless someone comes in with a big whack of money, and I wouldn't be surprised with that because he's that good.
He's good on the ball as well, though. He's not just a tough tackling, heading it away and kicking it and hoofing it. There's quite often he picks up the ball and he comes into the midfield, and I've seen him drop a shoulder on strikers, and he's another one. He's the sort of, if the game's a bit tough,
and modern centre back to be, isn't he? Like an absolute shit out brick wall. Can play football as well.
Yeah. I think Phil Newman. I think he does it as well. There's times where he picks up the ball and he likes to play a pass and beat a striker, but he's another one. He'll just put his big head on it and kick people if he has to kick people.
Yeah. So if you agree with what Princey said here, says about Clara, he's different gravy, that lad. If you had to slap a price tag on him, say we ordered a better replacement if that's possible, what would your price tag in a shop window for him be? If he was our backup, I'd say he's worth 15 million of anybody's money. He has never, I want to check on this one with you, he has never had a bad game. Yeah, do you agree? 15 million?
He's had one bad game from my memory, but that's when he was freshly new to English football. And he looked a bit rocky against Wickham last season. Bar that, he's been an absolute brick wall. I'd want more than 15 million for him. For what he offers for us. For me, I'm not taking less than 20 million. The way prices are absolutely inflated in English football. The job he does for us, I want 20 million. I'm trying to remember what Webster went for when he went to Brighton, and that was a decent fee. So I'd want 20 million for him. He's only 24, 25. He's still got a good chunk.
He's young, isn't he? Yeah. Paul, do you agree?
I agree. I think 50. If you've got him for 15 million, you'd be getting a steal.
Okay. I've got to highlight the brand new Twitter memes that's gone in. Yeah, you've just been smoked by the chimneys. Brilliant. Birmingham fans' humour. Can't beat Blues humour. Brilliant. It's looking good. I mean, where is the weakness, Paul, in this Blues side at the moment? We were heralding earlier. We didn't score enough goals. We didn't make enough chances early on in the season. Now we're doing all that. Where's our weakness?
I think the weakness comes when we're not at home. I think that is the biggest downfall. We seem like a different side when we're away from home. That I think it'll click at some point, and I think we turn some of them away draws or defeats into a point on, and I think we push right up. But I think I watched just last night, and people are picking on Brighter Side Samuel and players like that, and I just think that it wasn't the best game I've seen him play, but I didn't finish the game thinking dreadful, like ship him out. How dare he be in this side? Like, I think Watford are a good side, and I think we played well. I think we did what a lot of teams do in the second half of games when you go 2-0 up and you take your foot off the pedal and let them get back into it. But I think mostly it was a good defensive display, and we had two screamers to win the game.
Yeah. if you just come across this channel and wondering what is this, this is 20 minutes of Blues chat every single week, looking back on every single championship game with our panel here and others, looking back at the best and the worst of social media takes from it as well. We'd love you, if you haven't already, to just press that sub button just before you disappear and before we finish this particular episode anyway, and hit the like button as well. We read every single comment as well, so massively appreciate people doing that as well. Thank you all so much. This week, Jason, we're looking at the Christmas fixtures because we're into December now. Advent calendars are starting to burst open. Wanted to get your view on how difficult you think the Christmas fixtures are for Blues. First of all, we've got this weird double header thing going on. It's the same for every club, but I wanted to get your kind of view on whether it gives teams an advantage or not. You've got Southampton twice in a month. Do you think it's an advantage or disadvantage, or does it not matter? Because some teams, you'd hope to play each team either side of the January window, wouldn't you? But here, you Southampton get away with not having to play you after you manage to spend a bit more money in January.
No, for me, you've just got to play what's in front of you. You've got to play everyone at some point, and if it's fouled that way, it's fouled that way. I probably would have rather have had someone else other than Southampton to play that quickly. But nah, for me, it is what it is. We've got to play everyone twice, and we've just got to show up and turn up on the day. It's quite funny looking at that though, because away I don't fancy us, but on the 29th I fancy us, and it is literally because we're away, and that is it.
Yeah, okay. Should be a good game this weekend, though, at St Mary's. Then away trips to QPR and to Chris Wilder's Sheffield United just before Christmas. And then on Boxing Day, then, Paul, an old friend is back in town with his Derby County side. Will he get a decent reception, John Eustace, as he trudges out on Boxing Day or not?
I don't know. I'm a bit indifferent about him, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he'll get bad reception. I don't know if he'll get like a massive round of applause, but I can't see anyone booing or anything like that. So okay. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, your old buddies Charlton, of course, as well from last season. What have you made of their season so far, Jason?
It's just typical Nathan Jones, isn't it? Really hard to play against. 1-0, 2-0. The occasional weird result where they score a couple, but you know what you get with a Nathan Jones team, don't you? Like when we had the whole Wayne Rooney debacle, I put my hands up and said I would have fancied Nathan Jones. I quite like him, purely because you know what you get from him. And if he's your gaffer, I think you love him. If he's the gaffer for anyone else, you hate him and you think he's a bit of an idiot. But yeah, it'd be a tough game. I think definitely can't be losing that at home to Charlton. But that'll be a tough game, I think, against Charlton, definitely.
Paul, you got 18 points there up for grabs. Then what's the minimum you'd want from those 6 before we even head back to New Year's Day, when you've got, of course, the repeat of this weekend's fixture?
Well, I want 3 points from all the home games, and then a draw at Southampton I'd take. Possibly a draw. If we got 4 from Southampton and QPR, I'd be happy. Okay. I think Sheffield United, we've got to look at beating, and then the rest of the home games, I think you got to win them. Like I think that's what I would be happy with. A couple of draws in there. I think if we could go 1 loss out of all of them, I'd be happy with that.
Okay.
But it's they're not easy fixtures, are they? So.
They're definitely they're certainly not, but it could be a lot worse, couldn't it? Bristol City got to play all the top sides over their Christmas run. They certainly got on paper the more difficult one, and one of the teams you need to dislodge from that playoff run. Jason, do you expect when we play Watford again on New Year's Day with the nursing your hangover that you will see Blues in that quartet of playoff teams?
I think so. I don't want to say disappointed, but I think that we've really closed the gap, and with the home form currently, yeah, I'd like to see us in the playoff picture come New Year. And I think, to be fair, I think if we are in there in the New Year, I'd be interested to see what the board do and really take a punt on we could do this season. So, I think we'll be in the playoffs come New Year's. Now that I've said that, no, we'll lose every game.
No, I'll get that Wembley hotel booked for May 26th. Tell you. I think it's going to happen. Right. The one fixture that after that Watford game is not on the screen there, though, is the FA Cup third round. Now, the draw takes place next weekend. You might not be too bothered about it this season, but let's check in with the lads here. Who do you want, if I could, give you a genie wish or whatever it is, and can manifest your dream opposition, home or away? Paul, who do you want in the third round of the FA Cup?
Anyone little that we can absolutely spank, or one of the big boys for a big day out, away at a Man City or away at Liverpool. Someone big that's a nice day out, or a hammering at home to some little minnow that's just scraped through past like 15 previous qualifying rounds.
Way at Anfield is you could get through that at the moment.
yeah, we might nick something there. Yeah,
Jason,
Spurs, purely because I think we could nick that and go and have a look at their new stadium. I'd love to have Spurs. Yeah.
All right. Let us know in the comments. None of you mentioned Villa. No, you wouldn't want them in the as a.
I mean, if we get the opportunity to play Villa, but I'd like Villa at home. If we were to get
okay. Yeah. All right. Let us know in the comments. But you're going to end up with Sheffield United or somewhere, don't you, like that? It's going to be Preston. It's going to be Preston away.
An Albion or someone like that, and they'll beat us because we always seem to lose to them. So.
Okay. Right, let us know. Finally, then, this week we've been doing the A to Z of Birmingham City, your heroes from yesteryear and, of course, the current ones as well. Who gets in it for each letter of the alphabet, or you can have, of course, events as well. So if we looked up the letter H in the A to Z, Jason, of Birmingham City, who or what would we be looking at in the encyclopedia?
I had two players for me. It was either Jeff Horsfield or Brian Hughes.
Yeah, Jeff Horsfield, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think they're hard pressed to beat.
Yeah, which one has made the bigger contribution in your view, Paul?
Jeff Horsfield, scoring against the Villa and then finishing the game in goals. It's not a bad little thing for him to do, is it? But I think Brian Hughes is probably one of the most talented footballers I've seen in a blue shirt. But I think a bit inconsistent in his time. But sometimes the best player in the world, sometimes not there at all. So. Yeah.
You happy then, Jason? We put Jeff Horsfield into this collection?
Purely for the Villa moments, he's more memorable, isn't it?
Yeah. It's amazing how many of these decisions go on the back of the fact that someone's done something against Villa, isn't it?
Peter winning that, didn't we? So.
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair, I don't think he ever has to buy a pint in Birmingham ever again, Jeff Horsfield. I've seen him in a few of the pubs in Birmingham, and he's always surrounded by fans, even there.
All right, great stuff. Right, and now next week, please join us because not only, of course, we've got to review the Southampton game, but they're going to hit their first difficult letter of the alphabet next week with the letter I. So join us, of course, for that. I know if you can help already, and you can think of one straight away, put it in the comments, and we'll definitely give you a shout out on next week's video as well and give you the credit for it. So yes, look, player with a surname beginning with I that should go down in blues folklore. Yeah, tough one. Right, thanks, Jason. Thank you, Paul. Good luck and enjoy your trip to Southampton. Big, long journey on Saturday for the Blues, but of course they'll be there in their numbers as always, and we'll see you the other side of it. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Get those Wembley hotels booked. See you then.